started this. You did
No,
this.
we're not. No, first of all,
Miss Regina,
we're
I'm
not
gonna tell the truth.
I
You
just
came
said
over
don't
here.
talk over
It's
her.
my
Kevin.
turn
Do
to
not
talk.
talk over her.
It's my turn to talk.
No, it's not.
No, it's
She
not.
said
We
she
are not
wanted to
No,
start
it's
the
kids
not.
here.
conversation.
It is my. Well, go ahead. You talk, then,
Yeah,
Regina.
let her go.
Okay. So this is how we're
You
gonna
shut
do
up.
this, Tommy. This is how we're gonna do that. So whatever however it's concluded, let's just let it be concluded however anybody wants to take it. But we're not going to talk about you came over here, you do. Let's talk about the accusations that you are throwing out there. Let's first start off with the email. Go ahead. Now, listen, we're going to start off with the email.
Accusations.
Now, I want you
came
to
with
go
the
ahead.
accusations first. Regina, we're not gonna do that. You came and made an accusation on me first.
Let's start with the email. You telling them about the email and the girl that sent
that's what I
it.
was doing
Okay,
over
let's
here when
go.
they got
Let's
mad.
go.
Okay,
Let's
here's
go.
the young lady here who emailed
Okay.
you. She's in box 7 over here.
Is that Sweets?
Yeah.
Is that Sweets?
Yes.
Okay, so somebody by the name of Sweets emailed me in was it July or August, Sweets?
July.
That you sent. It was July.
The
Now
4th of July, actually.
in this email, you and I have it still. And if you want to read it, you can. If you want to read it, Sweet, you can. For clarity for everybody else,
you could go ahead and read it.
Okay,
You could go ahead
so
and read
in the email, it was basically saying that first of all, Tommy, you called me and asked me, did I get an email? That no, you said, did you get a message from somebody? And it was the girl that made the pictures for Keith. I said no.
That's
you said,
sweet.
okay, well, she go. No, now listen, Tommy, don't cut me off. So I said no. And so you said, well, she gonna send you a message, but check your email. When I checked my email, I got the message. This message was, it basically said that she sent me $500 in February and wanted to know, did I receive it? Isn't that right, Sweets?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that what the email said? From Tommy, right? And I said,
no, it was. I didn't
respond to it.
I didn't say it was from Tommy. I didn't say it was from Tommy.
Okay, let me pull it up. Let me pull up the email.
She pulled it up. We've been reading it for hours.
Okay, well, good. That's very good. So anyway,
it is good, but it's bad that you came and tried to.
See, now here you go, Tommy. You running your mouth.
All good. Go ahead, read it.
We ain't never had a problem talking to each other before. Calm down.
But I got a problem
because
when you start lying,
listen,
Miss Regina,
Tommy.
go ahead and read
if I'm wrong about anything,
baby,
I'll be
but
the first to.
You should
I
have
will
did
be
it a
the first
different
to
way.
own it.
Cut it out.
Unleash
Stop talking
everything
to my
to see if
mom
you
like
wrong.
that.
Boy,
Stop
shut your
talking to her like
pussy
that.
ass up.
You shut up.
Me, bitch.
You shut up.
Your bitch ass up,
You shut
Kevin.
up. Now I'm
shut your bitch ass
about
up.
to shut you
Shut
all
up, bitch.
Now I'm
shut your
shut
whole
you all
ass
down.
up.
Now go ahead,
Shut
mom.
up.
Don't let her
Thank
talk.
you. Thank you.
Your mouth
She's not gonna let me
you.
get to the
Shut your
okay.
bitch
Your mouth
ass
closed,
up, Kevin.
nigga.
When I got the email, the email was about $500 that I was supposed to have gotten in February, right? You sent it in February, right? According to the email. Now this is July.
Mm-hmm.
So I questioned, now why is she asking me about $500 that I was supposed to have gotten in February and it's July now? So I was kind of puzzled by, and that's why I didn't respond. And so I said, Tommy, no, that every time I had told Tommy before, certain people call me anonymously asking me, I gave Tomi K this money. Did you get it? Did you get it? And I don't even answer. And I told Tomi K that. I said, I get calls. I said, but Tommy, I don't ask you about it and I don't even respond to it because I really don't care. That's why I didn't respond to yours, Sweets, because this was in February. So now I'm already thinking in my mind, Tommy up to some stuff because I had heard little things about, I heard a video of Tommy talking to a guy who allegedly took $40,000 from Keith. And she was going back and forth with this guy about the validity of Keith's thing. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, about the validity of Keith's guardianship. my thing with that, now that's one thing I heard, and this is why I was questionable, Sweets, about this this thing, and I was thinking Tomi was up to something. And so then the second thing that Tomi did is I was getting ready to take Keith to a 3-day treatment in Cleveland. And I was talking to her, telling her I didn't want to go back and forth and that I was going to, I wanted to stay at a hotel, but it was going to be too costly. Now, I had hung up the phone, but somebody else had said Tomi was saying something about, had something on there about me asking for money for me a hotel. And so I'm thinking, I called you, Tomi, and I asked you about that. And you said, oh, I don't know how they got that. I didn't, but you recorded just that little part of me saying something, and then you didn't play the rest. But you had done this to me before, did a recording I didn't know nothing about. And I said, and so I even called you, Tomi. I said, look, Tomi, I said, why are you on there asking them to send me money? I said, normally when you ask them to send me money, you be the first to send it to me.
I just
now,
proved that.
the lie you told me was, hey, my money didn't hit the bank yet. As soon as my money hit the bank, I'm going to send you this. I said, no, it ain't about the money. I'm just saying to you, why would you be requesting them to do something that you haven't done when all along you have always sent me money before you would even ask anybody to? So that was the other thing that you did. And then the third thing that you did was you hooked up with Grandma D, whatever his name is, the guy.
Yeah.
You was making all of these deals with him. You had given him the guardianship paper that I showed you, and you promised me you would not share none of that with him.
It was
with
Ace.
nobody. You weren't gonna share it with nobody. But you, behind my back, did all of this and even set up a contract with him to agree with you that he would not reveal. And the only reason you told me it is because that boy put that stuff out on social media. And had he not put that stuff out, you would have never told me that you had him under contract, and you swore to me, oh, I'm putting him in jail. And this was around the time you and the girl got in a fight at the dentist. So you have done several things to me, even when it comes to Nunu. The whole time Crystal was visiting me, Crystal was taking pictures of Keith in the house and sending them to you. You waited until you and Crystal fell out. You waited till y'all fell out. And then you told me about the pictures that Crystal had sent you while Keith was laying on the floor. And that's why I don't fuck with you or Crystal. Because both are the same thing with Keith's phone. She got Keith's phone. You telling them people like I just gave it to her. I didn't know that Crystal could have access to anything in Keith's phone.
That's how they got her Keith's Facebook group. She said that Keith gave her permission to take over his Facebook group that had 13,000 people. I told you she was a crook.
But listen, don't interrupt, because I want Tomi to be able to say I'm telling a lie. Everything I promised Tomi I would do, I did it. Everything. And the reason that I stopped talking to you on the phone and stopped taking, because you know, Tomi, I hadn't talked to you when Trevino came out with that picture. You called me. I was on my way to church. And I was mad because we had a wonderful visit. And he came out with that picture. And I even called you and I went off about that. Then that was the last time that I talked to you, was then. And then after this other stuff where you did, but you've been lying to me all along, Tomi K. You've been lying to me. And then you was on that app talking about my granddaughter was pregnant. Then you was on that app talking about Aaliyah was getting dressed. Whether I get along with my grandkids or not, Tomi, come on. We don't do that with the kids now. Me and you agreed. You said, I told you whatever you and Kevin do, y'all both grown. I'm not getting in that. I went against my own son. He asked me, Ma, you need to cut her loose or else or I can't help you if you do. And I see why now.
With Thick Queen, text super.
So if I'm lying, tell me where I'm lying. Sweets, want to hear from you, Sweets. I want your response. Go ahead.
Okay, so
hold on. Let me unmute.
Also,
let Sweets respond.
Go ahead, Sweets.
So also in that email, I said I needed to know that because I wanted to send more. That's why I sent you the email in July, because I wanted to make sure you received the one in February, because I wanted to send more in July. That's why.
But did I respond to you at all?
You never responded to me. You
so
never responded
it has never
to me.
been.
So
I want to make it very clear. It was never about the money.
That's why I called Tommy on the phone and I asked her to text you to, let you know that I was going to send you that message to ask, to answer, respond, because I wanted to send more money for you and Keith. So that's why she texted you.
Okay, but I want to say this to you. No shame on you and what your intentions was, because the trust had been broken between me and Tommy is why I didn't respond, because I'm trying to make sense of somebody questioning, did I get something in February, and it's now July, and I'm already dealing with these lies or inconsistencies.
In February.
These inconsistencies.
So Sweets, did you not receive it?
Sweets, that's why I was dealing with the inconsistencies with Tomi K. So I said, I'm not even going to give this any energy, because I thought it was another one of her games. I could be wrong, and it's obvious that I was. But my thing is, once I figured that I couldn't trust Tommy with how she was playing her hand with me, after she had sworn she would never after the big thing with Grandma D and she sold me out, I would start backtracking with her. After the stuff that she knew all along, that Crystal was in my house recording and never told me until Crystal ran off with her money. Yep. She never told me it. She never told me. I'm finding out Crystal hitting up everybody on the app for money, for Caden. And it's all coming down. And so now these same individuals who I was trusting is now acting like I done like I'm supposed to be apologizing for not trusting them. You know? And why should I give you and I apologize to you, Sweets, even if you wanted to send me more money. If it was about the money for me, I would have just said, no, girl, or yeah, girl, I don't know whether I got the money or not. Because I don't sit here counting money.
I told you she will not answer all the time. If she got the big money.
Apology to you if this made you feel a certain way. But I'm telling you now, the way you feel about Tommy, I had that same sincere respect for her until she did what she did to me. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, 4 times. And I got 2 other very, very good friends that I have been dealing with since Keith got sick that I have never questioned their loyalty to me. Because I feel the same way about Tommy that you don't think this don't hurt me that she did it. But like I said, I'll be a fool once, but you ain't gonna get me twice. One thing Kevin know about his mama, I ain't got to prove to nobody that I'm bad, but I ain't nobody's punk. I don't care how loyal you think you are to me. And Tommy, you know you did me wrong. You know it. You sending me all these text messages. You sending me all of these text messages talking about,
I'm gonna drag
you playing victim. I don't have to play victim with somebody who has done so much for me and Keith as you have done.
Victim role. I have done a lot for you.
She ain't did nothing. She been getting money hand over fist over you, Mom.
How much I gave.
She been stealing from you.
But listen, I want everybody to understand this. Y'all know the history. Y'all know all of the history. Even when they were trying to downplay Tomi K on that Nashira's thing, Massacre's thing, I said no, I'm not gonna let y'all play her down. When she was good, she was good. We rode for almost 2 years.
Hey,
me and Tommy rode together. I trusted her.
I just asked him to unmute you.
I didn't let nobody, and I have never taken nothing Tomi K have said to me and told it to nobody. You find one person on this app that can say I said anything bad about you.
Ms. Regina, I'm
you
muted.
did this.
Can't hear me.
Okay, let me mute him. Okay, I'll mute his side.
No, don't mute his side. You need to come and
I
tell
said,
Ms. Regina
this
to
is not
shut
to
the
all
fuck
of the
up
Tomcats.
so she can hear
Because
me
one person
speak.
might lead a group.